The urgency of the situation in Gaza is undeniable, leading activists to stage demonstrations in cities worldwide, holding placards that read, "Humanity first," and "End the blockade." Each chant echoes the plea for immediate intervention, unifying voices across nations. As news coverage amplifies their message, calls for governments to act intensify. Families in Gaza, now facing overwhelming despair, cling to fading hope as they hear echoes of solidarity from afar. In interviews, mothers express their fear for their children's lives, while fathers feel the weight of their inability to protect them. The emotional toll grows heavier with each passing day. And as the international outcry reaches a crescendo, the stakes become ever clearer. The need for compassion and action is paramount, transcending political divides. As negotiations falter and tensions simmer, humanitarian organizations stress the urgency of a coordinated response. They highlight that aid, often stuck at the borders, must reach the desperate in Gaza without further delay. Each passing day diminishes the chances of survival for countless individuals facing extreme conditions. Amid their advocacy, leaders emphasize the need for direct channels of communication to ensure that aid distributions are effective and transparent. Families in Gaza remain trapped in uncertainty, relying on the goodwill of the global community, their survival contingent upon immediate action. Meanwhile, protests continue to erupt, with activists demanding that governments prioritize humanitarian needs over political agendas. As public pressure mounts, some international leaders begin advocating for a ceasefire to facilitate emergency aid, recognizing the moral imperative to protect civilian lives. Yet the political landscape is fraught with challenges, and unity in action proves elusive. Hope mingles with despair as people globally express their concerns, united by a common vision that humanity must prevail against the backdrop of conflict. Each effort, each voice raised, brings the possibility of change closer, fueling determination among those who refuse to remain silent in the face of suffering. As protests grow in intensity, activists organize rallies in front of embassies, demanding accountability from their governments. Banners proclaim "Silence is compliance," as speakers share personal testimonies of grief and loss. The atmosphere is charged with urgency, inspiring both solidarity and a rallying resolve among attendees. Supporters chant for an end to complacency, determined to convert their outrage into a powerful force for change. Each voice contributing to the cacophony serves to remind world leaders of their moral obligation to act decisively, urging them to prioritize the humanitarian crisis unfolding before their eyes. The world stands at a critical juncture, recognizing that the continued suffering in Gaza demands a collective response, not only in words but in decisive action, as compassion and humanity must triumph over conflict and division.